it. That goddamn it. This is a thumbnailless video. Wait, I need my chat.
There's no nail on this thumb.
There is no nails.
My thumb has nails.
This song is so creepy, I hate it. I like tried to get into it and then I just hear it and I go, ah. Okay, first of all, let me get this stream sent out to people so I can kill Discord live on air. But yeah, we are celebrating 1 year of streaming from when we killed the queen until now. This song, man. It's like actually kind of an achievement. Like if this was intended to be scary, it's like that's kind of poggers actually. Okay. Goodbye, Discord. Goodbye, Discord. There we go.
My boss and like some people were talking about where they were during 9/11. I
Yeah.
don't know exactly where I was during 9/11 per se. But
Where were-
I remember where I was when the Queen of England died.
Yeah. Right here. Watching Kumquat get absolutely destroyed live on air. Okay. Oh yeah, this is fucking Hot Wheels? Yeah, I think this is Hot Wheels World Race music. I made a playlist with all the music from our games. I see a heart in the chat.
Well, only two
I see
songs
100s in the chat. Let's go.
Put them hundreds in the chat.
Okay, let me start streaming our tier list because we're going to do a tier list of all the things that we did.
Kind of cringe that you only have 2 songs from this game. Just saying.
I only liked like 2 songs from it.
Wow.
Wait, I
That's
gotta
wrong.
like that's a wrong opinion.
You gotta do it right. You gotta put the.
There we go. I guess that's all right. You'll live. You'll fucking live. Okay. It's a fun year. Excited to hear some opinions. Yeah, you're so right. Okay, so we're literally
folks, we're done.
Yeah, we're done. So literally we're just gonna go through all of our games that we've played, which is 42 games, 139 hours of streaming. So let's start with
No, it didn't work.
cast.
No,
Cast it to the Roku.
Eh, damn it, wrong one.
Cast it to the Roku, dude. Okay.
I was gonna say you can full screen the fucking the right screen guy, the tier list itself.
No. I want to be able to go in here and grab thumbnails as we. So the first game we ever played on the channel was Sims 1 on a console. As the first, that was what we started with. So what do you think about this one? I think. Whoa! What the fuck just happened? How'd that work?
Yeah, do Control Shift V.
I'll reload it because sometimes that happens with Microsoft Sheets, even though this is not Microsoft.
Microsoft doesn't have.
There we
those
go,
sheets.
and then we just.
Doesn't give us sheets.
There we go.
Okay.
And now we can move it about accordingly. Sims 1 for console was kind of really bad, but it left us with some memorable moments. I remember specifically just like I still do the and fucking I think the best part of that stream was definitely like the beginning at Mom Larkins's house. Because that's where all the stuff I remember comes from. What about you from like the very first Sims console game that we played?
I definitely think it goes in tier 4 over there.
See, games that started out good but then were bland. I don't even think that it started out that good.
It didn't.
It had a good opening. It was funny even though the game itself was kind of bad.
All the stupid shit that happened to happen was.
Yeah, exactly. And then like as it went and we had to we realized like we have to like play the game.
Yeah. Right. There you go.
Thank you for the update on that.
Yeah.
We got Kumquat out of it. I love him and Mom Larkins together. I love Dudley fucking frame perfecting out of the car.
Should I just go in mid then? Because starting out good but then we're bad isn't necessarily
like the first
mid.
2 hours were really good, but then the second 2 hours were just like nothing. Like we were just kind of like doing nothing. I feel like The Sims 1 has fun stuff to take from and enjoy somewhere else, like takeout. Yeah, exactly. I think the video of it was really fun to play, but it condensed what was essentially 4 hours of a stream down to 20 minutes. So that kind of tells you a few things. So I think I'm good with keeping it in games that start out good, but then were bad.
Yeah.
And then on a similar note, we've got fucking hold on. Why do I have this on here? Oh, what song is this? What song is this? Is this like a Sims 2 GBA song?
Yeah.
Where would this be from?
Yeah, I think it's...
Oh, this is the Bigfoot, video game song. Okay, yeah. All right, next one is Sims Bustin' Out for the GameCube. What do we think about this one? Had like kind of a similar thing going, but it's like honeymoon period lasted way longer than The Sims 1.
Should it go in mid in that case?
I think it should go in mid. Some of my favorite, I just like Dorian so much.
Yeah.
He's such a character. And I just really like all the I think the top point of that was us in Mimi's house when she fucking slimed up the bathtub and the door ringer and stuff. That was my favorite parts.
Yeah, and I think the game would have gone better if fucking Jessica hadn't...
hadn't fucked us up.
We hadn't had the worst luck with that.
Yeah. That one was incredibly bad luck. I don't think we would have kept going for too much longer because the Sims social drain was starting to get on us.
Yeah.
But I definitely had a more good time with it on average than with The Sims 1. Busting Out was a pretty fun endeavor. I really like the door ringer lore. That was the game that was separated by like a week of that was God telling you to move on quickly. That was the game that was separated by a week because we got COVID in the middle of it. I remember that very, very distinctly. And then for like the next like 4 or 5 streams, we're both like pretty like obviously like sniffly for the rest for a good while for the rest of the Sims games. Pretty funny sounding. Especially in PSP, we were like barely able to talk during some of it. Okay, next thing I think, I'm going to put this into 2 separate categories. Because we played Sims Bustin' Out on the GBA, and then 10 months passed, and then we played it on the N-Gage. I think our original playthrough of it should go in, like... I don't know. I think it should go here. It ended so abruptly. It ended so abruptly because of the chickens. Even though we, like, in that 50 minutes of streaming it, we got Giuseppe, we got Dusty Hog out of it.
Yeah.
And like, those two, like, have become, like, mainstay, like, referential characters for us. And even in that 50 minutes. And then when we went back to it, we discovered that it was actually really good.
I think that this particular thing, because of the fucking chickens, it should either go into tier 4 or tier 7 here, because it pissed us off, because we're going to play more of it.
Yeah. I think I'll put it in tier 7. I'll go in
special.
Tier.
It's special. Made me pissed off is special.
Yeah.
Special tier.
Fan favorites explosion. Yeah, but I'm not counting, like, when we return to it. That would probably go in the actually good tier when we get back to when we... This is just our very first stream of it, 10 months before we came back to it.
Rating it as a game where you have fun with Dusty Hog, and then you can't get past the chickens.
Yeah, it's a 50-minute game.
It's a bad game.
Yeah, that's my thoughts on that. We'll get back to it in a little bit. Oh, we got Sims 2 DS music playing. Let's go.
It's totally not because we forgot to check the one door in the wall.
Yeah. It's definitely not our fault.
It's the game's fault.
Definitely not. The herbs is so fucking iconic.
Yeah.
I might put herbs in actually good, honestly.
It's the only actually good Sims game.
The only actually good like Sims game where you're actually playing as like with the Sims formula.
Yeah.
We got so much like we got like the fucking everything to do with Darius. Litchi was such a fun protagonist to take control of. The world itself in that, with like the Black Eyed Peas, all like the product placement and like the grunge, gross aesthetic. It's so fun. Yeah, you gotta go to work. And fucking and the vampires in the goddamn central station, and like and beating up the rich and just. We played that one for a good while. I'm upset that we couldn't finish. That was another bad luck thing, with busting out. But this one, I think I actually like fully enjoyed my time with it. We mostly completed it because we went to like all but one of the areas, and then when we returned to the game with cheats, we saw that last area where you can like package ferrets or fucking whatever. The herbs really convinced me that the Sim streams weren't going to get repetitive. Yeah. Herbs, I think it hit for like both of us when we were playing it, where it's just like, oh yeah, this one is fucking weird and different and is actually cool.
Yeah,
like with the you start out, you have the power social Will.I.am, and then Darius is there, so you got to start your reputation. But yeah, that
Tidy Hog.
Is there any? Oh yeah, Tidy Hog with his and you still say that all the time.
Yeah.
I do this to Darius. Any other moments from the herbs that you can remember?
There's a lot. I mean, like the fucking like cannibal dude. I don't even remember.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. And the landlord Harry Snivel. My god. Yeah, I love the herb stuff.
Yeah.
That's the next video I'm going to be editing for the Sims series, and it's been a fun one going through and picking out all the like highlights so far because there's so many.
We had so many. She had Litchi Larkins get so many bitches.
Yeah, really. The E-sexual. What did she get, like 4?
I think so.
Fucking Sharky, Allie.
Jimmy Two Shoes' daughter.
Yeah. Fucking Mary. Fergie. We got Fergie in that one. Okay, next thing. Moving on. Oh yeah, okay. Herbs GBA is a complicated one because we are going to go back to this. But I think at the moment, I'm going to put it in boring but short inconsequential. Because playing without a guide, we didn't know what to do, really.
Yeah.
So we were just kind of walking around in the... Oh, yeah. We did hit 200 subscribers.
It's our 200 subscriber special.
Yes, exactly. I meant it that way. Yeah, I think this goes in boring but short / inconsequential. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
We got again, it's kind of like our initial stream of busting out GBA, where we got a lot of characters that we like. We got to spend more time with Dusty Haug. We got to spend more time with Giuseppe.
I feel like all the new characters.
We got Daddy Big. That was like our introduction to Daddy Big Bucks.
Okay.
Because we didn't see him at all in busting out GBA. So that was like our big introduction to him, and that was our introduction to Popoya, who we ended up really liking. And it got us into like, I think that was the game that really kickstarted like the lore bits. I think like the LART segment started with the herbs, but we really started like getting in like real deep into the lore with this one, where I had to theorize that Popia was an alien based off of very little information. Then it was true. and then 10 months later, the game's like, yeah, you were right actually. Just as it stands, boring but short. We will return to it. Maybe it's better than we gave it credit for. Because I definitely want to go back to it with a guide and see if we can find some. Because I thought the dialogue in that was really good with like Popia talking to people. I think it has some potential there, but we're gonna need to revisit it to find out. Because as it stands, it's just sort of like whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Is there any other like memorable things about it that you can think about, or we really hit it?
Well, what was our mop and bucket named?
Oh yeah, Streaky and Leaky.
Tidy and Hogue.
Tidy and Hogue. I love Streaky and Leaky. That's my favorite. That is
Good
not
characters.
That's not bad. Okay. Next up. Oh, next up is the big one. Hey. Let's go. Sims 2 GBA. This is when it all like got like real good. This might go in actually great tier, honestly, or really great tier. Great. Oh, yeah, let's go. That might go in a really great tier because throughout besides the money gates, which I could pretty much just grind up off screen to do, I really just enjoyed all the dialogue. I liked just going and finding like what fucking strange ass things were happening in the town. It brought us Burple. It brought us Emperor Zizzle. It brought us fucking Frankie Fusilli and Jimmy the Neck. It brought us so many fucking characters that we know and love.
Dusty Hog was in it.
Dusty Hog and Giuseppe came back, and
Yep.
Daddy Big Bucks too. It's just so many fucking good every game set in Strangetown is like morally good.
Yeah.
It's like there's so much to that. I think that might be the longest video when I do have to get around to editing it, because I wanted to do Sims 2 GBA and its sister game Sims 2 DS, which I'm just gonna put on here right away because it's basically like the same game but like one big thing. Because I really loved Sims 2 DS too, even though it was really different.
Pick your favorite.
So I'm just gonna right away put this in the same tier, since they're inexorably linked to each other. So many fucking Sims 2 DS brought us the brochure incident, which might have been the hardest I've laughed on stream ever. Like that one, I will always go back to like rewatch that because it's so fucking funny.
Jacob, pull up the brochure incident.
Jacob, put it on screen right now. What are you looking at the brochure? It's
I Google searched
Cherry, the brochure incident. So yeah, just in general, like, I think those games like hold a really special place in my heart of like, just us getting like fuck around with really like goofy ass characters and weird scenarios, with like and like the Bielsa beef, that kind of bullshit, with what's her name? Ava Cadavra and Optimum Alfred.
Yes.
The fucking final boss battle against Optimum Alfred. Oh my god.
Found it. Didn't take long.
Thank you, Jacob, for pulling up the brochure incident.
I don't get a timestamp. It's fine. You gotta go to
Didn't you comment on the video saying that when the time was?
Oh.
Oh no, I
someone
did.
else. Dutch Duke Man did.
Oh, okay, so you know what? I'll pull it up right now. Let's do it.
I'll send you the link
Oh no!
on Discord, which you have closed.
You have to see my fucking...
No.
Fucking. I guess I'd be
Live.
on live. There's Swingers Golf. I guess I'll go to my playlists, and I will go to.
I just searched Cherry Sims DS.
Egg is in these ones. We'll get there.
Oh wait, it's at the top. Well, near the top, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot how long ago we
There
played
is.
it.
It's the Yarp Yarp. Yeah.
Go. Is it gonna be right on it?
Now it's at 52 minutes.
I can just hit the time code. Fucking everyone.
Oh my god.
The fucking Auda comes in too. All time great.
I thought you would. So what do you say I suck?
I can't finish the dialogue because they keep coming in and buying my brochures, and my sanity is going down.
Oh my god, I'm gonna run out of all of my breath in my body.
I'm stopping it there. Go watch that's advertisement for the
Yeah.
stream if you wanted to go watch it. But yeah, just a really good. Any other like moments that I didn't touch on?
From that, Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, there's a lot. But
Oh, when fucking Abbang got trapped in the void.
yeah.
That was like the game that I played it once every day for a week until you returned to the stream, and that I thought that was a fun little thing that I was doing that just as like the new Pokemon game came out. So instead of like, because I wanted to play it, but like I was like, I need to play The Sims because I promised. But I was having a lot of fun anyways. So it all worked out, I think. Next thing I think is going to be PSP, which is another banger. Oh yeah, fucking Mugu Monkey. No, we did Sims 2 console next. That one was a complicated one. We played this one for a good while. I think just because of the novelty of the fucking 2-player system, and we had a lot of fuck aroundable moments, especially in the beginning. Then we just like kind of kept playing it, and I definitely think it belongs in tier 4.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
But I just think the combination of Burple and Popia together was really good, and that led to a lot of funny stuff, and just the game in general is really weird.
Yeah.
But there's just no story.
Right.
Like there's just nothing to the game. Like once you've gone through all of like doing all the different little beats, and then it's just like, okay, what do I do now? It's like nothing.
The one place sort of had its own story, the boat, but then it was like
Yeah.
not
I think,
much.
and that was the one where we spent the most time there.
Yeah.
And Five Nights at. It was just sort of. It was all right. I had a good time with it. I think we did play it for a bit too long. That was the game that I had to. I came back from the whole fucking Delta Airlines thing.
Yeah.
And then I told my story on that, and then we ended the game after that. I remember that very, very vividly. So yeah, that game was there for me when I fucking came back after a 24-hour bus ride. So good for Sims 2 console. That was the one I played the most as a kid, and I'm not gonna say that I was like disappointed by it.
Mm-hmm.
I was more so just like, it was just a realization of like, yeah, this wouldn't be as good as when I was a child, that kind of thing.
When you had nothing better to do.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I would play this with my cousin. We would be up until like the wee hours in the morning, just like designing our little rooms. Of course, designing ourselves, but with like big like muscles and like tattoos and stuff. It's like, we're cool. Instead of me making the fucking family from Home Improvement in The Sims 1 for console. Like, Jesus.
Actually, you were up until the GameCube hours of the night, so.
Should we move this into mid? Or I think we'll keep it in
Either
this tier.
or. I was thinking either or.
This was just we have the same feeling for this that we do for the first game. It just spread over a way longer amount of time.
Right.
So I think I will leave it there. Next game is going to end our streak of Sims games. Then we're getting into a little bit more stuff after that. Oh, I almost forgot. During Sims 2 GBA, we played Hot Wheels World Race and Hot Wheels Velocity X, which I'm not gonna rank Velocity X, since it was just kind of like a footnote in the World Race thing. But World Race, I think, was pretty good. I had a great time playing that.
Yeah. Would play again.
That brought us the chevrons and dervishes. That was the very first game we played on stream that wasn't a Sims game. We did, before we started streaming, we had this thing where we would just like hang out and play games and not stream them. So like that's where like the Finding Nemo game came from. We played Rugrats Royal Ransom before we started streaming it. A few games like that. Death Road to Canada.
Yeah.
World Race gave me envy. You wish you had. But yeah, I really enjoyed World Race. I actually came back to it on my own just to like play it for a little bit. So I think that really speaks to its quality. I really like the ramp system in there.
Yeah.
With putting all the buttons in. I think that was a really fun game.
Stale moves and all that.
Yeah.
Nitrox 2.
We still talk about Nitrox too. All right, back to the Sim streak.
Sim streak and leak.
What's this song? Alright. Last game in the original Sims console series is PSP, which I would put in actually good.
1/4
Because I think the story is pretty good in that one, but like everything around it was pretty like, the style's kind of like whatever, it's not as good.
Yeah.
Music was really non-existent. And like the gameplay, I don't think was as good as these two.
Mm-hmm.
But the story itself, I really, really enjoyed, and it really fit as like a climactic like finale to the original like streak of games. I really, really liked the. How many running sessions? Yeah, we have so many. Sims 2 PSP brought us fucking Mambo Number Loa. Goddamn. The ghosts in our fucking mansion, in our Luigi's mansion. We got Sharamoya out of it, and I loved her whole shtick. I loved Dr. Dominion was a good villain.
Yeah.
I also have them. I've been brain poisoned by Cherry Channel funny moments.
Cherry.
Anything else from PSP that you can remember? Just sort of like story beat to story beat. Yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness. And the fucking Division 47, where like actually kind of got serious for a little bit with like there was like alien racism and shit. And and how that one lady was like killing all of her husbands, but then it was found out that like Dr. Dominion was like possessing her to do those things, and she was actually innocent. It's like, oh shit.
The fucking meta fucking plumb bob.
Yeah, how the whole story was about the plumb bomb. Like, I really like the story elements in that. It's just a bunch of other stuff fell flat, but I think it is exactly what it needed to be, and I look back on it fondly because of that.
And your Brimstone.
Yeah, exactly. Your lies, JC.
Jeremy chair.
Yeah, we needed. Yeah, that one gave us all the lore that we needed. Fucking Beelzebub appearing in the flesh, and everything I ever said was proven right. Yeah. All right, then we started a streak of fucking Madagascar games. Do you remember that era?
Yes. Hey, Nick.
Because literally right after we finished Sims 2 PSP with like the big climactic ending, we moved on to goddamn. And I would actually put this in actually good. Fun facts.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
The original Madagascar game, actually really fun to play. I really enjoy, especially the penguin segments.
Yeah.
I think there was only one, but it was pretty fun to play. I'll always remember press the circle button and Private going, let's row with his arms like that. And of course you can't forget, hey Nick.
Yeah.
And that's another one of like our top like laughing moments where we just can't stop laughing.
The entire Gloria,
I just like fucking Marty is on crack the entire the crosshair from Jacob. This was around when we started the Jacob. Can you put that? Can you edit that in? That has infected my entire circle of friends, by the way. Like everyone, Wilbur. I almost forgot about Wilbur Hogg. Gloria, look at it. Do it. Oh yeah, this is the best song of any game that we played together, by the way. The fucking Spamton thing. Yeah. That song is so fucking lit. We'll get to that game in a little bit. But yeah, Madagascar was really goddamn fun. I had a good time with that. It started falling off a little bit at the end, but just as it started falling off, we were done.
Yeah.
And the mini golf.
Yeah.
When I was getting so fucking like goated lucky,
same shot.
We would do the same shot and you would fuck it up and I wouldn't. I got privileges. Like I think the first stream of Madagascar is one of our best streams because we were just like on point with everything, all the comedy in that one, and I think we did. I think that it was just really fun. And then we played that for 3 streams, and then we tried playing the sequel, and it just never worked for us.
I hate how much.
So I guess I just gotta put that in bad quality by default. Like I had fun playing it when we did, but it's just we could never play it. We could never like get through a full stream of it.
Yeah.
So I don't even. That's the one that brought us Mailman. But other than that.
Why doesn't he have the crown?
Yeah, right? He's bald.
It's gross without it.
Oh, yeah, I almost forgot High King Julian from the original game, where he was like... Maurice. Maurice. Fucking, what else do we got? Oh, yeah. And then we started doing a bunch of racing games over and over. Oh, okay. Well, Over the Hedge comes next. I almost forgot about that one. With fucking Archer Trap, another all-timer moment from the channel. That game was boring but short. Which one should we put it in? Bad quality or boring but short, inconsequential?
Or even made me pissed off. I
think we'll put it.
Quality.
Yeah. I was gonna say the same. It was really funny though towards the end. Like we were just like kind of bored in the actual game, but then as soon as we started doing that stupid fucking concept art section, the pelter. What was the other one? Like porcupine spin, and it was That's a good one.
I
Go
wouldn't say-
rewatch the end of fucking Over the Hedge and laugh at it. But the game itself was like bad.
Yeah, it doesn't go in tier 5 because it was not a short game. It would have kept going.
Yeah, it's
There was
used.
more.
We use it as an example all the time nowadays. Like we literally just like say like, I'm glad this game is not like the fucking Over the Hedge.
Yeah.
I think it was the most angry you've ever been in a game on air, I think. Yeah, that one made us upset because we were just, like, for an entire level, we were just fucking complaining.
Yeah. Taking 25 hits per
Yes.
fucking regular
Oh my
enemy.
god. And we were playing on, like, normal difficulty.
Yeah.
You could have put it on hard. Like, Christ almighty.
If anyone ever, for some reason, plays that game, put it on fucking easy. Jesus Christ.
Please.
It's not that it's a hard game anyway, but, like, put it
Yeah.
on easy so it doesn't take as fucking long.
Next game we played was Rugrats Royal Ransom.
Oh my god.
Which is another
Shadow King.
another bad quality game, but it's
Yeah.
also really funny. Just the fucking when we were playing as Kimmy and she was like, "Let's play" or something like that. It was so fucking creepy, and the magic helper and here's one we say all the time: "You found a little battery."
Yeah.
You got a little battery. I love the fucking little battery meme. That's a good one. I'm ranking that. If we had a tier list of memes, I'd put little battery pretty high.
Yeah.
But I kind of just listed all the moments. Oh yeah, and the fucking yeah, Shark came in. Shark wasn't chatting this entire time, but as soon as the little battery comes up, he's like, "Yeah, the little battery."
found a little battery.
We found a little battery in the chat. We found a little assault and battery in the chat. Oh yeah, and the snowman, like Susie implying that she like beat up the fucking snowman and scattered his parts everywhere, and goddamn Angelica being like completely incomprehensible every time she was like her. She was like, this fucking stupid ass game.
Reptar tough.
Nay game. Yeah. Reptar tough. Shit your pants, brain dead. I like said that to someone the other day and they didn't know what I meant. It's like it's very. It was my summoning. It's very obvious to me what it means.
Shit, you're right. It's obviously a reference to Rugrats Royal Ransom.
Yeah, obviously, motherfuckers. Okay, this one I almost forgot that we did this stream, but we did a stream of Kirby Air Ride Hack Pack, which I don't think you'd ever played Kirby Air Ride before.
Not really, no.
I would just put it in like, I want like a separate tier for like don't remember, because I don't remember us playing this. Don't remember. I'm gonna put it in here, but I'm gonna put it in white text, so we don't remember that it's there. White thing and white text. Yeah, I just legitimately don't remember that game, so that's going in that too.
I attack just being there.
I like Kirby Air Ride, and I just like playing it, but like I don't remember. I think it was just sort of like we played it for one round, and that was it. Just missed Rugrats. Rugrats was a good one. The game that became a creepypasta, and Tack just being there. Yeah. Tack was in that game. I almost forgot about that. What else do we have here?
I can't believe we didn't stream Tack. That's crazy.
Yeah, and then we streamed it later, but that was the first game we ever played as friends, was fucking Tack 2. Oh, that was our first friend game. Oh my god. We still have like, do you still have the recording on your phone of when I like told you to record like the glitch that happened
In
that
which game?
in Tack 2?
I think so.
Where like we were a frog and we were like in the fucking out of bounds area.
I don't see myself deleting it, so let's see.
I remember. Alright, let me pull up the next, because after that we did it was like a full day of racing
There
games
it
is
is.
what we did. Because the next one is Madagascar Karts.
Pause. Actually, fucking...
This game looks so stupid. Madagascar Karts was actually kind of fun. I wouldn't put it in actually good, I'll just put it in mid. But
It'd be cool if I could like cast it to your computer.
yeah. Just play it into the microphone.
There's a frog flickering.
I was like, it gets like, the closer I get, the more you.
I love the sound effect.
The more I go up.
It's better that this isn't on the screen.
Yeah.
Where's the death barrier?
Where's the death barrier? Finds the death barrier.
You gotta like send that footage to me and I'll upload it as like an unlisted video. Very first Let's Play footage.
43 megabytes.
Hell yeah.
I don't think it'll let me send that. Oh, it did. Lol.
Really? Oh, I just got messaged.
The brochure incident.
From whomst?
From me.
From home. Yeah, there it is. Okay, I'll fucking upload that after this legacy content.
Yeah.
Yeah, next thing, Madagascar carts. That was actually kind of fun to play for like the 1 hour that we played it, and I never want to see it ever again in my life. That's it. With like all the penguins being in the same cart, that was fun. The fact that Shrek was in there and he had a weird voice that wasn't his voice.
John Myers.
John Myers. Not much to that one. And then here's an infamous one, which is our next game that we played.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, you see it? Fucking Nicktoons Racing. That is the game that hurt me and my soul inexorably. This definitely goes and made me pissed off. Like, that game was so fucking bad, dude.
It was its own level of bad.
That, like, bad as in, like, it like, hurt my eyes and my, like, stomach. It was funny. It's a really funny rewatch to see us suffering the entire time. But, like, actually going through that's, like, terrible shit.
Looking at that screen for that amount of time was just not acceptable.
Oh, yeah, this song fucking bops so hard, by the way. This is a custom Robo song. This is for fighting the twins. What are their names? The female twins?
Licky and
Licky.
and Squeaky. I forgot the mop and bucket's name. Streaky and Leaky.
This is Streaky and Leaky's battle theme. Wasn't one of their names Olivia?
Yeah, Elizabeth. And
Bethany.
Betheliz.
Yes, the game that ran at negative FPS, yeah. Then after that, we went back to another string of bad quality games. Let's go. Okay.
Oh my god.
Because after that,
gross.
we went back and played fucking the Sims 2 Pets franchise. Just all of them, all at once. So I think all of those should just be grouped together and put into bad quality.
Free will.
Where the fuck is this search at?
Every Sims Pets game.
All Sims Pets games, they're just so bad.
Yeah.
Why are they allowed to be that bad? Just bad. There is a lot of funny to be derived from how bad they were. And I'm glad we didn't stick around in them for that. This is when we started like really like cutting ourselves off. Like, I think we played Sims 1 for way too long, and we would have cut that one off sooner if we're playing it nowadays. This is like kind of when we started doing that, like, yeah, if we're not having fun after like a little bit, then we just like immediately cut it off. We don't even like try to keep going. So Sims 2 console, Sims 2 Pets PSP, that was like the same game, so I'm not even gonna put it in here.
Yeah, honestly.
Pets DS, that one was really funny. The one with fucking
Dentist.
Yeah, with Dentist. That one was really funny, but it's still going in bad quality.
It's a completely different game for sure from these two, so it does get its own spot.
Yeah.
Unlike these two, which have to share. Oh, you have to click that. You can't just right-click the image.
I'll try that next time. And then Apartment Pets. We only played that for like
2 minutes.
2 minutes. So that's going in the fucking this tier.
Yeah.
Cause like I don't remember shit about that. I remember the snake. That's it. That's where we first played as Shell B.
Yeah.
And speaking of Shell B, I'm going to be putting Sims 2 Pets GBA in Made Me Pissed Off tier. Because that game fucking I'll put Cerberus as the thumbnail for this one. That game like kept promising us that it was gonna be good, and then it wasn't. Yeah, I can't right click it. That one like kept being like, keep going, you might find some good story, and then it was like it was a cheap mockery of these games, you know? Get these pets away from the dear viewers. The Sims 2 Pets GBA may have been like the most disappointing game that we ever played.
Yeah.
'Cause starting at it, we were like, another RPG, and it's not very well known about. We could be the first people playing it, and now we know why we're the only people playing it.
Yeah.
It was just a really bad trip. from start to finish in that one.
If they like polished it up a lot, it could maybe get into mid, maybe even actually
Yeah.
good, but it would still wouldn't be. Really,
Just the
real.
amount of time I like invested into trying to make that game work pissed me off.
Yeah.
Because I kept thinking that it was going to give me anything, but then it didn't. Then we got fucking brnyard, which was funny. But I don't know what tier to put it in specifically.
Yeah, Barnyard's weird. I mean, I think it wasn't a bad game.
It
all
wasn't
in
that
all.
bad. I think I might put it in like
Wait.
fucking boring but
wait,
short.
Do the other one. Do the other one.
The other one. Okay. Yeah, I'll put it in boring but short / inconsequential. Because like the game itself was kind of just like whatever, but it was there was a lot of really funny moments from it. Like I want to see you squirt, stuff like that. Fucking meet me at the barnyard.
I think it
Stuff
might
like
go in
that.
3 or 4, honestly. Because like it started out pretty fun. Like it got a little like samey after a certain point, but
Yeah, I'll put it in 4.
also like, if you had tried to beat the game, it wouldn't have been that short.
Yeah, exactly. But like I guess it wasn't boring. It wasn't like a boring thing. It was really funny for the time that we were playing it, and then we just like cut it off.
Yeah.
I always remember the squirting shit. It was really fucking funny. I think we were on point with like our beat to beat comedy in those 2 streams, because we did the first stream of it like as soon as we were done with like Sims 2 Patch GBA, and then we did the second stream of it like a month later. There was a big gap between the 2. Oh yeah, the pool, the billiards with the dog cheating.
Yeah.
And me getting copyright claimed. I definitely remember Barnyard fondly, even though the game was definitely not. Yeah. It was just a fun, wacky little time. And then we've got Mario Clips, which I want to put in pretty great tier, because I am still looking forward to that ROM hacks. Like, I think it was probably one of the best ROM hacks I ever played. Bunch of fucking just really good level designs. And once like things got the hang of things and we got to going with the save stating,
Yeah.
and then our fucking save corrupted. There's a bunch of good moments, especially in the second stream where you're like telling me to like be careful, and I'm just like fucking jetting through levels with Il Pianissimo. I like that game a lot, and I can't wait for it to fully release in like a year or so.
Yeah.
And then during that, we also played another game, which I'm going to put in really great, which is... Oh, suspense music. This is one-offs. The fucking Scamton game? That shit was so fun.
Yes.
Just... I think we were on... You were on point with, like, you're helping me as I was doing the thing. We loved voicing the guy. I loved the music for it. I loved the sprite work. It was just so much fun. It was real short, but it was really, really good. Like that entire hour-long stream was just fun from front to back. That was probably the most like beating a hard thing and feeling happy about it moment that I've had on the streams thus far, is just like getting to finally kick his ass and then be like,
Yes.
Just a really fucking good thing all around, and I can't wait for more games to come out in this series, because it's going to be a series of like these boss battles for like reimagined Deltarune characters by the same author, and I think that'll be really goddamn fun to continue playing those on stream whenever they come about. Yeah, that was another pretty good one. All right, we're done with our first page out of 2. Oh wait,
Nope.
one last one. It creeped in at the bottom.
Just like it creeped in on our hearts.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. This is like the most unexpected fucking hit of the century. Scalar is like, holy shit. Scalar was really fucking good.
We randomly went to a random letter on the thing, and we picked up random game, just said Scalar, and the thumbnail looked so fucking stupid for it.
Yeah, and then we also went through like the opening cutscene. It was so terrible.
Yeah, we were like, okay, this game's gonna be super ultra cringe.
And then I started controlling it, and I was like, holy shit, dude. This might be like one of the best GameCube games, and
Yeah.
it stayed pretty consistently great throughout the entire run,
And
except towards the end when it started getting a little battle heavy. But then it made up with it for the final boss being really good, and then the ending cutscene being so funny, where they just completely like fucking nosedive the ending for no reason.
And it didn't overstay its welcome.
Yeah, it was a nice 3-stream game. I had a fuck ton of fun playing it. I think like gameplay wise I think gameplay wise I liked these 3 the most out of all of them.
Yeah. Strange Town stuff was more about the
about the characters and the
dialogue.
situations and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We got Kim Kardashian orbs out of that. We got this shit combo.
Yeah.
We still say shit combo on things. Fucking us naming all the enemies like fucking El Diablo and the Malranas and stuff like that.
Naming each Kardashian orb.
I'm actually probably gonna like at the end of this I'm gonna like try and rearrange the tiers a little bit so that we have them in like an actual order, because I think Scalar is my second favorite game that we played on the channel, with my first being, is it the next one? No, definitely not that. The next one is Tak. Tak 1 and Tak 2, which I'm just gonna bundle
games.
into one thing.
Before teen.
Like I think it's a prime example of something that was like past its prime with us, because like we had already gone through them, and we'd already like before we streamed them, we had already been through Tak. We'd already known all like the best bits.
Yeah.
And it was sort of just a whole stream of us explaining to the audience like our first experience with it, instead of like being able to recreate that first experience.
Yeah.
And I still love talking about Jabulba, and I love talking about Lock and Tak.
Yeah.
And I think they're staples of like our channel memes.
Yeah.
But when we played the games themselves, it just didn't have that energy from when we first played them. Probably because like we'd only started playing them like a year prior to that, and it was all like kind of fresh in our minds. And the games themselves are really bad.
Yeah.
So like,
but the 3 characters that matter are very fun characters.
yes, and I think we're gonna keep carrying on their legacies.
Yeah.
At least gave us that dude in our boy Jabulba. I think that it's more of a game that was influential before its time than a game that is influential in the present.
It was really before its time, because you remember the part where Jabulba was like, Tak! I'm simultaneously whipping and naming!
I'm doing it!
That was
like-
like 10 years before that song came out.
Son. Yeah, he invented that song.
Jabulba.
That's not real. Okay.
I looked into the future!
Oh yeah, and then, because Scalar started our tradition of blind pulling games, which has had varying results, but I have had a lot of fun doing it. The next game we blind pulled was like so weird. Second Sight, which I'm actually probably going to put on boring but short / inconsequential. Because like we didn't play it for that long. The first stream of it, we thought it was good. And then the second stream of it, we immediately started finding out that it was bad.
Yeah.
But I think the few moments that we did have in the first stream were really fun.
So that goes in 4, right?
I'm keeping it in boring but short.
Okay.
Because, like, I definitely think that the second stream of Second Sight was kind of boring. But it had some potential, just kind of lost it. I still think the first stream of the game was really fun and a fun one to look back on. A lot of good moments in that. But, ominous music for Second Sight. Its longest lasting legacy is that it is the name for that thumbnail that we keep updating each time. Second Sight. Second Sight was like an exercise in wasted potential. Got the good moments out of it while you could. Yeah, that's pretty much what I thought of the whole thing. With like us having to like go through the military camp, and the military guys are like, "I'm gonna shoot you. If you come by me, I'm gonna shoot you." And like getting distracted by Angry Birds on their phone.
Yeah.
That was the best parts of it. Okay. Next thing we did, Custom Robo. I think this is my favorite game that we played out of all of them.
The best game on the GameCube. Well,
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
But it's one of the
best game that people don't know about.
It's very, very high tier. I love this pretty much from start to finish. The only complaint was at the end with like the maze segment where they like added in a bunch of battles all of a sudden. That was weird. But it didn't even really like take away from it
Yeah.
at all. It had good lore, it had great characters, it
Yeah.
had great writing, it had
Yeah.
great gameplay, it had great music. It was just all around like a really special time, and I'm really glad that you recommended it, because this was all you. That was all like you've been saying it from like day one on the channel. You were like, we should play Custom Robo.
Yeah.
And yeah, I like took your advice, and it was really fucking really good game.
And we still have more game to
We
play.
still have the grand battle,
Whatever
which I
that
do
is.
want to return to at some point in the future when we have like a lull in our schedule.
Yeah.
But like as it stands, that game was like, it's really really good. I had a great time with it. Just all around, a lot of we had like Harry, we had fucking what's her name, Miku. What was her actual name?
Masha.
We had the boss that we voiced
Yeah.
as fucking Eve.
Yeah.
Evil with a
His name was Evil.
His name was Evil, and Mozart. I love that we named him that. We kept it up the entire time. And Rahu actually being kind of intimidating. I just had a really good time with Custom Robot. That's definitely my pick. I bet it would be yours too for like my favorite game that we streamed over the last year. I think that's toppest of top tiers.
If you cross out Pokemon and Zelda, what else would you have to cross out on the GameCube before you get to Custom Robo being top? Pikmin, maybe?
Pikmin 2, I would say, is my favorite GameCube game. I would also say that I like Thousand Year Door better than Custom Robo.
Yeah, Thousand Year Door. I think I like Custom Robo more than Mario Sunshine, purely because Sunshine has so much fucking bad content.
I have been morphed into the jank in I've played Sunshine so much that I am one with it.
I think the base
spiritually.
game is good. It's just that there's so many bullshit levels, like the blue coin levels and shit. Or whatever.
Yeah, there is a lot of bullshit in Sunshine, but I can't help but love it. There's something about it, and I will still always really enjoy it. I'm trying to think of other GameCube games that are really really top tier, like Pikmin 2.
And call anyone who hates it a slur.
Yes, I'll do it. Pikmin 2, Thousand Year Door are pretty much ubiquitous in my mind for good GameCube games.
I just want to supervise this for the fucking little bastard.
Yeah. Maybe some will come to me if I think about it in the future, but super Sunshine biased. I learned before I was jaded. Fucking what's up next?
When I was younger, the game registered as really hard, but now that I'm older, it registers as really fucking overbloated with bullshit.
I do wish that they got to finish everything that they wanted to finish for Sunshine. That's one of my. There's a lot of games that are like that I would have loved to seen them in their finished state, which is really cool with the upcoming Mario Brothers Wonder, because they definitively have said in so many interviews they did not have a deadline, they did not have a time limit at all. They were just allowed to do exactly what they wanted.
Yeah.
And when the game is done is when it's coming out in October. So that is really fucking exciting to me, just for that prospect of games being able to not be rushed. And that's really I criticized Nintendo for a lot of things, but that's really fucking cool of them to give them the time that the game needs, instead of before, when they used to rush a lot of their games out, especially in the GameCube and Wii era.
Just use fucking Goombas and Koopas and print it out. Print it out. We're selling it.
This one is going to be be put in a biased category, Gathering Mon, the one that my friend made. With sprites from all the people in the Pebbler platoon. That was just a fun little thing. I'm putting it in actually good. It was a hella short stream. It was 20 minutes. But during that time, we were just finding the fun sprites and just having a good time. Everyone in the chat was riffing on us. That was really fun. Wonder is seriously cool. Yeah, it really does. Just quick, actually good for that. Go watch that. Support that game. Good friend of mine. Next up, Smash Remix, which I had a fun time with. I definitely think we're going to return to that sporadically over. I find it funny how we played it and then 2 weeks later they released a new update for it, and then we played that again as well. I definitely want to play with Nick at some point once we have Nick over again for another stream in the future. I think that'll be a fun 3-player thing. It was the Pebbler stream, TM. Smash Remix is a hell of a lot of fun. I think I will be playing it with other people in the future. You are not allowed on. I'm just kidding. Just a really, really well-made ROM hack with a lot of passion put into it. Really good developers. Very proud of what they're able to pull off. It was genuinely a cool experience all around. It gave us the fucking piano. I loved playing as the piano. And Conquer was really fun to play as, too.
Yeah.
What else?
Fucking ninja dude was.
Oh yeah, and fucking the remember the Mario and Luigi and Silent Hill thing?
Oh, yeah.
Where they're at the fucking loading screen. Oh shit. Okay. Sims 2 Castaway.
Oh god.
Oh, that's boring but short / inconsequential is the name of that one.
The console one was.
Yeah. I think that'll be a returning thing for guests. I agree with that. Sims 2 Castaway definitely goes in.
I thought you were talking about Sims 2 Castaway. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, we play that with every guest that comes on.
Dog shit.
But yeah, it was just like we had like a little fun with it, but like it didn't even overstay its welcome. We were just like, yeah, this is bad, and we stopped.
Yeah.
So the definition of boring but short / inconsequential. Yeah, I can't even really think of that many memorable moments from it. It would just the lore dump at the end from like the llama gods or something like that. That was like the only good part. And like summoning Johnny to the island, and he had like a pirate hat on. That was funny. And then followed out with another Castaway game, which was the Castaway on the DS, which I think that should go in started out good, but then we're bad. Because I do really like the. I think it was just too. I don't think I would put it in mid because I think it did started ending bad, but like. I think it had a cool, chill atmosphere to it. It definitely overstayed its welcome and became too cryptic as it went on.
Yeah.
I would have loved to have seen it more refined, but I don't think they're ever going to try something like that again. So, as it stands, I loved Oi Oi Oi. I loved the Obama crates. That was really funny. Just like all the weird, incomprehensible shit that happened to Oi 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 along the way. I had a good time with that. Anything else that you can remember from that I'm not remembering?
I remember the way you were holding the DS in your hand and using the touch stylus.
Yeah, and slowing down the game. and faking it. I faked it. And then after that, we went through the entire J catalog on Vim's Lair, which is fucking 2 really good games right there. We got fucking... We got Jeremy McGrath's Supercross World, which is the game that kind of brought us Lane. Like, that was the first time I talked about Lane with you on the chat, and that's what brought us Figliosi, too.
Should that go in there or in boring but short?
Because I'm putting it in bad quality, because I think it's a really bad quality game.
Okay.
I just think it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun in that half hour.
Yeah.
With like the fucking weird like pictures of real people that like didn't look like they were supposed to be pictured. Fucking Baja being an option.
What was it, like indoor, outdoor?
Indoor,
Baja?
outdoor Baja and Trick or something like that. That was good. And then we got fucking Judge Dredd, Dread versus Death.
As I had predicted, and ended up being more fun and worse.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna stick it in bad quality with it, honestly.
I think should it go and made me pissed off? Like
it
was really fucking
it didn't
bad.
really like betray me.
I guess so, yeah.
Like made me pissed off is stuff that's like this game physically hurt me, and this game I invested time into, and then it didn't give me anything. And then this game it was just like we couldn't do anything. Judge Dredd was it? Yeah, that might have been the most fever dream out of all of our streams.
That's probably the bottom tier in bad quality, like the bottom one in that tier.
Yeah. That one was so fucking strange. It was like Republican satire, but the person who made it was also Republican or something. It was so strange. It had weird politics.
Yes.
It was just bad game design decisions, a bunch of gross level design, just all around not good. But we did have a lot of laughs playing it. Oh, we're reaching the end here. We got Sims 3 3DS, which that stream, I laughed so much. Plinus is our boy. I can't wait to do the edit for that one, because it's really just going to be mostly the entire stream uncut, except for like a few select parts. Because like there were so many good moments in that. Like with fucking Plinus dancing to Skrillex until 3 a.m. Him going outside and squaring off with the one guy and then getting negative points and leaving. Him not being able to register when like fucking I'll put it in mid, honestly. Him not being able to register when like someone is using something. I feel like I shouldn't have seen dread, like it was somewhere in the liminal realm. Yeah. You have existential dread.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sims 3 3DS was a trip. I'm glad that we did it like real fast, real short. Just went through, got all the best moments, and then got out.
Yeah.
That was like the best outcome for a Sims stream in the later era when the games are not really good.
Weren't there 2 Plinus games?
There were 2, but I just combined them into one thing because we only played the second Plinus game for 10 minutes.
Oh, was that and then Pets? Okay.
Where Plinus got like hellspawn demons. But yeah, Plinus was a fun character. I definitely want to like bring him back in future. Plinus was whack. Yeah, I want to bring Plinus back in future installments of The Sims. We'll return to our fucking gross ass. Oh yeah, here's the final battle music from goddamn Custom Robo. Yeah.
How is it not called a Plinus? It's just called the +- sign.
Yeah.
Plinus is correct.
Yeah, correct.
Next time someone mentions it, you call it the Plinus sign, like you know what the fuck you're talking about.
Next game is G, which gave us the fucking soy face. And the fact that it started with the JFK assassination. And that's it. That was really fucking funny. But also, like, that's definitely bad quality right there. Fucking, look! Soy drag fucking light card. That was funny. But yeah, I don't really have that much else to say about it. Was there anything else that I'm missing from that stream? Was it just Kennedy assassination, Soy Jack, and then we were like, oh, this might be good, and it wasn't.
Yeah, basically. All it was.
What else? Oh yeah, busting out Engage. Now we can actually say our real opinion on busting out on handheld. Yeah, really fun. I think that'll go in the actually good section. I had a really fun time going through that. Towards the end, when it started getting like grindy and I had to do a bunch of stuff off screen.
Yeah.
I think I did land on a really good like system for that where I was able to just record all the footage that we needed and then we just reacted to it. Yeah. And we got to see the ending together and that was like, that's one of my favorite moments is just viewing that fucking ending and how crazy it was.
And how fucking abrupt.
Yeah, exactly. G was also from
They literally nosedived that ending.
Gun games need another trope. Maybe, but well, maybe next time we do that in another year, we'll add gun games as their own trope. But yeah, this game was a fucking trip with fucking the ghost Ephraim.
Yeah.
Goddamn, we got to see a lot more of Daddy Big Bucks, Dusty Hog.
Flat-footed.
I love Kumquat in this. He had so much fucking personality. I think I saw your girlfriend in the SimCity TM Zoo. That was my favorite edited video thus far. Go check that out if you haven't already. I released it last week. That was a really fun video to edit. It took me a long time, but I'm really proud of it.
Yeah.
There are 3 retrospectives. Watch them. Watch them in order.
Watch the retrospectives and then watch the next one when that comes out too.
Watch them.
And we're reaching the end here. Next up is Hunter the Reckoning, which I don't even have a thumbnail on. I guess that goes into this realm because I barely remember anything about it.
That was the one with the zombies, right? With the slow where it was
you
played it at double speed and it felt better.
Yeah, exactly. With us being able to 360 no-scope people by jumping in the air. Like, that game was like fucking whatever, though. That was going in that bottom tier. I still only have Second Shite as the thumbnail for that. So, and then we're on to the games that we are currently playing.
Yeah.
Which is not that. We got Hotel Dusk and we got I think I'll definitely put Hotel Dusk in actually good for now.
Yeah. We'll see
might
where it
might
goes
go
from
up to
there.
really great if the story like kind of starts taking like big turns.
Yeah,
And then we got Vex.
building up, that's for sure.
Vex, I'll also put in actually good for
Yeah,
now.
it can go either way.
See if it betrays us. Which we are still playing these, so I can't give a full like thoughts on them so far. But already, Hotel Dusk is feeling pretty iconic.
Yeah,
Like we're
it's-
getting a bunch of good characters that we reference Dawning all the time.
Yeah, and
and
no
fucking-
matter what, like the gameplay is so unique. Like,
Yeah. I'm having a lot of fun with Hotel Dusk so far.
you would think
Hotel
more
Dusk
games
would need to shit my pants to go down a tier.
like you would think more games would combine point and click adventure with
Visual novel.
visual novel. Yeah, like it seems so obvious.
But yeah, dude, yeah, this is our fucking tier list. Should we
Yeah.
like edit the tiers a little bit? What's our top game is custom robot, right?
Yeah.
All right.
How the fuck do you even do this? Oh god.
Oh, this might be. Oh wait.
Be Custom Robo.
Wait.
There you go.
There we go. Custom robot goes at the top. Second place probably goes to Sims 2 GBA, honestly. And then third, I would honestly probably put this one in third, the Scampton thing.
yeah.
Because I would like to put this one in third, but we had like issues with the
Yeah, we
difficulty
did,
at
yeah.
first.
And also like there's not enough checkpoints. Like we had the artifact checkpoint system that wasn't
Yeah.
ass.
So that one's in third.
Obviously
Scalar-
that one's in development though. So
Yeah, exactly. And so I'll put that at the bottom of this tier. I think this is a good placement of this tier.
Yeah, and it could very easily, theoretically go up when it's finished. Not that we're gonna probably come back to it and do it.
I
but
think out of all of these games, probably
let's
I don't know.
see.
PSP had good quality story. Herbs had really good comedy
Yeah.
and like very memorable stuff. World Race was really fun to play.
Yeah, Madagascar will probably go out like near the bottom here.
Yeah.
Probably at the bottom actually.
Yeah. I guess I'll put Sims Engage at the top of this tier. That makes about sense to me.
Yeah.
And then move this back. Oh yeah, and if you're wondering why I'm not doing this on Tier Maker, it's because it's a fucking awful site. Don't
Yeah.
ever use it. What's in second place in this tier, do you think, after Sims Engage? Because it's between this.
We can't really.
I'm
do
not
the
gonna
last
rank
two,
these
yeah.
games too high because we don't have a full.
Yeah.
Like these like go a little bit separately to the right there.
Out of the rest, let me see. So we have the Herbs World Race. I guess the Herbs would probably be next,
Yeah.
and then either World Race or PSP would probably be next.
Or else I'll just switch them so we have all the Sims ones together.
It's really hard to rank fucking Gathermon
yeah.
because it's just not
Just a
like-
little demo.
Yeah.
It's fun. Yeah, I think we'll put like this.
Yeah.
It's about right. The mid tier, I think it's pretty okay as it is. Maybe I would switch these two, but they're kind of like comparable as of actual game.
Yeah. Definitely busting out going all the way at the top of mid tier.
Yeah. Games that started out good when they were bad. I'd actually probably put
Yeah.
Barnyard
Yeah. I agree.
first in this tier. Funny enough.
Probably Barnyard and then Burple and then Kumquat? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly, here's my controversial opinion.
Okay, yeah, fair.
You think that's correct?
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah.
Putting Sims
I mean, I
1
would
underneath.
You could even switch Oi and Burple.
I
they
think
can
I
stay
had
like
a
that as
little bit
well.
more fun with this one.
Yeah, they're pretty even. Kumquat's definitely on the bottom though.
Second try goes at the bottom of this tier, I think. Oh, well, between that,
yeah,
and,
I think.
you know what? I think it stays as is.
Yeah, I think Castaway is.
Yeah. Okay, the bad quality
At
tier.
least Second Sight might have more good levels later down the line.
Yeah,
Castaway
might
will
have had
never be
something.
good.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good comparison there. Out of all these games, I would say that
Oh god, they're all so bad.
they're all so bad.
What is that
This
last one?
goes at the bottom. Fucking Sims 2 Pets. That definitely is at the bottom.
Dr. Nulo, also at the bottom.
That was so funny though. I think I would actually probably put that above Jeremy McGrath Supercross, which would go second to last.
At least
year.
Judge Dredd was hilariously awful.
Yeah, along
Like, it
with
was
this.
probably a worse game than most of these, but it's like hilariously
I'll
bad.
put TAC above
What the fuck is
G.
oh JFK assassination? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, TAC is at least a playable game. It's bad.
Yeah. Over the Hedge is about in the same tier as TAC, honestly.
Yeah,
Within the tier. Royal Ransom.
but at least it controls.
Out of
better
all
than
the
TAC.
games here, Royal Ransom probably controls the best.
Yeah.
Aside from, I think this one is at the top.
Madagascar, yeah.
I only have a bad quality because we can't play more of it.
Yeah.
But like the stuff that we did play, I really liked.
Yeah.
So that's why we're gonna do this tier. This tier, this one doesn't even really count. I'm just gonna. I basically had this on here as like a
Yeah.
example of how it was before, so I'm just gonna delete it out of the tier and just,
Definitely. Yeah.
just switch that.
Yeah.
And then
Definitely.
And then I think Hunter the Reckoning is the worst game we played on the channel. So I think that earns its place at the bottom.
Is it the
Kirby
worst?
Air Ride isn't even like that bad of a game. We just don't remember really playing it that much.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hunter the Reckoning, definitely the worst game we played out of all of them.
Rugrats racing.
We got a lot of the funnies out of it though. We
It
got
was
like
fucking
nothing
hilarious.
out of Hunter
Yeah, that's
the
fair.
Reckoning.
That's fair.
So yeah, this is the official tier list ranking. So pretty. Yeah, in fact, I'll move these up here just so you can see them as we
Pissed
end
off.
the video here.
I think if we're, please, I guess we could put the Kirby thing in good tier
Yeah. You know what? Yeah.
because like the actually good in that
Yeah.
right there.
There we go.
What the fuck is that game with the vine? I don't even remember. What is that? Is that Apartment Pets?
That's Apartment Pets.
Yeah, it's that. I think that would go at the bottom of bad quality because it didn't disappoint or anything.
Yeah, you're right.
I think both of them, honestly.
Okay. So we know that Hunter the Reckoning is the worst game we played, but in
Yeah.
terms of like piss off quality, like these two made me pretty pissed off.
Yeah.
So those go down there. So like Hunter the Reckoning is like a 1 out of 10, but like this is like a -2 out of 10.
Yeah.
All right. That's it, gamers. Full
didn't help.
screen, you die. Yeah. Wait. Can I like? Wait, how do I exit full screen? F1.
Control or F11.
Oh no.
Control W.
Okay, thank you.
Fin F11.
There we go. We did it. What song is playing right now? Oh yeah,
Jabba
fucking
Dua.
Jabba Dua from the Herbs. All right, how long were we doing this? Yeah, about an hour. That's about what I thought. All right, we're gonna play a second thing after all this.
Second straight
Our first stream of the new age, our second year of streaming.
will be
So-
the second stream of Vex.
Yes, Vex. Unless we decide we do something else, I don't fucking know.
Right
Yeah.
now on the burner, we have Vex and Hotel Dusk.
Yeah.
What else should people be expecting? What
Uh,
else should person be expecting?
Definitely Herbs. We're returning to Herbs, but the Herbs handheld, but we're going to be playing on the DS version.
Okay, yeah.
Definitely expect that at some point.
Aren't
we
we
still
returning
have
to
a
another
lot of
game?
Sims games to check out. We got all the Sims
God,
Stories
yeah.
games on the PC. We got
Yeah.
the Sims Medieval. We got a bunch of
My
those weird
Sims.
phone games. My Sims, definitely. So there's still going to be another year of Sims coming, so don't worry about that. But
Super Sims Racing.
Yeah, exactly. Well, there is a Sims Golf. So, what else is there to be had in the coming
Isn't there
days?
another game we're gonna come back to here?
Well, Custom Robo.
Oh yeah, because
We're gonna be doing the grand battle if Eclipse comes out next year. Possibly. If there's another Deltarune
Super fight.
rewritten
Yeah.
fight, we'll definitely think about back to that.
Maybe a world race.
That could be
second
fun.
stream.
That could be fun. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna return to Smash Remix
Yeah.
at some point, probably with more guests.
Yeah.
Yeah. Expect a lot more weird shit in the future. I'm trying to think of any other like, because it's so funny going back through some of our like older things to get like footage for the oh yeah, expect a bunch of the edited retrospectives of the Sims games and probably other things too. But it's so funny going back through those for footage and like hearing like murmurs of us wanting to do games that we do eventually play later on, where you're like talking about like, especially in the early Sims when you're talking about Sims 2 GBA. And
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
I remember there being like a mobster and he like lived away or across from you, and then like there's a few times where you recommended to play Custom Robo.
Yeah.
A game that I wanted to play in vein of going through forgotten Nintendo franchises like Custom Robo and Hotel Dusk is Kuro Kuro Kuruin, which is the game.
Blue-haired guy?
The one where you're playing as like the helicopter and you have to spin through levels.
Mhm.
That's a series that I definitely want to check out. That might be something that we play relatively soon. A bunch of stuff on the back burner that we're gonna get to. I think we're taking a tiny break from The Sims. I definitely want to get the Herbs retrospective edited and put out before we go back and touch Herbs GBA/DS again, because that'll be the next thing that we do in the Sims series. But yeah, I think that's about it. Good shit. Bye bye for now. We'll be back in like a little bit. Say it. Say it.
You